Welcome to Missing Chronicles, where we delve into the heartbreaking and enigmatic mysteries surrounding disappearances. Here, we will immerse ourselves in the world of unsolved cases, thrilling search efforts, and intricate journeys. The goal of this channel is to spread awareness, foster community connections, and provide support to the families and loved ones of the missing. Join me as we embark on a suspenseful journey, hoping to uncover the truth behind these missing chronicles. Help us sustain and grow Missing Chronicles by becoming a patron on Patreon. Your contribution ensures that we can continue our investigations, share compelling stories, and work towards a world where no one is forgotten. Join us in making a lasting impact today. Mysterious Wilderness Vanishings, Missing Hunter Wears Feet to the Bone and Other Peculiar Cases. James Madison, a skilled 67-year-old carpenter hailing from the quaint town of Old Meadows, Idaho, was renowned not only for his craftsmanship but also as an experienced hunter. With the arrival of September 11, 1952, he set off on an adventurous hunting expedition to the remote and secluded Nez Perce National Forest, accompanied by his trusted friend, Claude Buffalo. Their destination was the enigmatic 14-Mile Tree, a name aptly given to a spot nestled 14 miles east of the Red River Ranger Station. There, in the heart of the forest's serenity, they intended to establish their camp and patiently await the commencement of deer season. Amid their tranquil stay, James felt the need to fetch water from a nearby river. To accomplish this task, he left his trusty rifle behind and ventured alone into the wilderness. Alas, that was the last time he was seen. As concern and anxiety gripped Claude's heart, he spent an entire day and night searching diligently for his missing friend. But, tragically, the woods yielded no sign of James. Resolute in his devotion, Claude made his way to the Red River Ranger Station to report the distressing incident to park officials. The search for James now engaged a formidable force, as nearly 100 determined men, along with bloodhounds and an accomplished tracker from Montana, joined the quest. The initial trails discovered by the hounds appeared promising, but as time passed, these scents led to nothing but dead ends. Not even James' devoted sons nor airmen from a nearby military survival school, offering their aerial assistance, could unravel the enigma of his disappearance. Days turned into weeks, and hope began to wane. Then, after an arduous 2 weeks, a glimmer of resolution emerged when news spread that a body had been found in the Salmon River, approximately 15 miles from the campsite where James vanished. The body's identity was confirmed by James' heartbroken sons, and a mortician's examination revealed that exhaustion, not drowning, had claimed his life just a few days before his discovery. Intriguingly, the circumstances surrounding James' demise continue to baffle minds. Most of his clothes were missing, and he had inexplicably removed his shoes. His feet bore the telltale marks of excruciating toil, worn down to the bone from what must have been an extraordinary journey. It remains a poignant question: what kind of mindset could have driven him to endure such suffering and persist until his very last breath? These peculiar details only appeared in a lone newspaper among a dozen, raising curiosity about their significance and possible reasons for their omission. The case of 42-year-old August Christ, a prosperous businessman from Pontiac, Michigan, presents a similarly confounding story. His journey to the Elks hunting camp in Creighton, Michigan, was marred by an inexplicable sequence of events leading to his disappearance. Despite the concerted efforts of search parties and significant rewards, August's lifeless body was eventually found in a poplar swamp, a mere 4 miles from the elusive hunting camp. Curiously, his clothes from the waist down were torn asunder, and one of his eyes had been grievously wounded, suggesting a frenzied and disoriented flight through the dense underbrush before succumbing to the relentless elements. In yet another tragic tale, 22-year-old Eddie Grant embarked on his first significant game hunting expedition with friends William McMahon and Bill Young in the Nez Perce National Forest. Their campsite lay nestled near the majestic Pilot Knob, and Eddie, eager for adventure, decided to explore the wilderness alone in search of game. Regrettably, Eddie's companions never heard from him again. Distraught, they immediately informed family and authorities, triggering an extensive search operation coordinated by Eddie's determined brother, Russell Grant. Around 100 resolute men established a campsite as a base for their efforts, while planes scoured the skies and bloodhounds tracked the ground, all in a desperate bid to locate Eddie. Sadly, despite the intensive search efforts, only a spent 8mm shell from Eddie's gun offered a faint trace of his whereabouts. Discovered about a month into the search, merely 1 mile from Baldy Mountain. Authorities briefly considered foul play due to the accessibility of the area where Eddie had disappeared. But, on the 39th day of the search, the shattering truth was unveiled. Eddie's lifeless body was discovered on the northwest slope of Baldy Mountain by none other than his brothers, Marvin and Milton Grant, alongside Earl P. Tragically, Eddie had seemingly tripped over a tree limb, leading to his ultimate demise. Exhaustion and exposure were deemed the culprits, as Eddie had been unable to rise from where he fell, ultimately succumbing to the merciless elements. Yet, what adds a chilling aura to this tale is the inexplicable state in which Eddie's body was found. His rifle, chaps, hat, hunting knife, and scabbard were all conspicuously absent. Even more perplexing, his boots had been slashed open, and his feet bore severe wounds, seemingly self-inflicted, as though Eddie had taken desperate measures to relieve the excruciating pressure from his swollen feet, which had endured countless miles of walking. The site where Eddie's lifeless body was discovered was merely 2 miles from his original campsite near Pilot Knob, rendering the tragedy all the more poignant. The aerial search that persisted during his absence had seemingly failed to spot him amidst the vast wilderness, leaving everyone bewildered. The common thread among these 3 tales is the extraordinary and almost inexplicable extent to which the missing individuals pushed their bodies beyond the brink of endurance, inflicting harrowing injuries upon themselves in their harrowing journeys through the unforgiving wilderness. Whether driven by panic, delirium, or an unfathomable willpower to press on, these cases continue to captivate and perplex those who contemplate the unsettling mysteries they hold. As each chapter closes on these stories, they leave behind a haunting legacy, serving as a stark reminder of the relentless unpredictability and enigma of the natural world. Thank you for watching Missing Chronicles. We have explored captivating stories and searched for answers behind the vanished. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest videos. Share these videos to spread the message and assist affected families and loved ones. If you have any information related to the cases we've discussed, please leave them in the comments section. Together, we can make a difference. See you in the next Missing Chronicles.